Hey guys, it's Phantom's X Listener here, back again with another Phantom's X Listener video. Sometimes I keep reading my intro, I'm so sorry. But today I bring back into the series Mikey. Welcome back, Mikey, everyone. A round of applause. Friends and close ones, well, subs, have been asking me, please bring Mikey back and stuff like that. And thank you so much, Kate Coffee Bean. Hi, Kate, if you're here watching. Hi, sweetheart. Mwah, mwah, mwah to you. Thank you for commenting your headcanon about YN/listener and Mikey cuddling. That will be split into a sleep aid, so no worries, I will do that, but in a separate video. So I was in a weird balance between choosing Mikey and Raphael, and I was like, even though I have gave a huge break on Raphael and Mikey, I was thinking, since the comments of Mikey have won, then prize goes to Mikey. I just got done making my coffee right now, so you guys are lucky that I'm happy and that I'm uploading. I'm slowly learning to love myself and do stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for helping me out on that. Anyway, getting straight off into the video, and before you comment, I see, get your ass out of the comments saying, oh, you forgot to say your things in the description. I know. My Instagram, Discord link server, wattpad, and songs that I use will all be in the description below. And it's my new Discord link server, by the way. It's a new server. I made a new one, so hope you guys enjoy. It is a little cold there, a little, dry, since we haven't had enough people and people, meet and greet each other and stuff like that, so we gotta spice it up a little. But anyway, getting straight into the video. So you guys are getting straight into the story, and by the way, probably a few of you or almost all of you have seen my post saying maybe I will do a face review, or maybe at 3K, which is not clickbait, which is not me tricking you guys so I can get to 3K like other YouTubers like Dream. All of a sudden he just decides to face reveal. No hate to him, I'm a big fan, to be honest. Once we hit 3K, I will do a small vlog, not on my life, but how I'm doing, and you guys will get to see how I look like. We will do a countdown, and you guys will get to see what is behind the screen. Yeah, well, behind the pictures that I use in the screen. And by the way, I finally got one of those fine line pens. Again, I used to have a whole collection of them, but I sadly left them at home. I hope I get to go back home soon. And they are perfect, and I got a dotted notebook with those little dots in them. And it just makes my drawings perfect. So if you have Discord or if you have Instagram, it will be in the description below, so you can go see those posts. But anyway, take a sip of this coffee. Getting straight into the story, which I am freestyling. It's been just like I do with each and every character in the series. After about 3-4 months, you and Mikey have been together or have been in a secret relationship. You went down to the lair. Others were busy. Imagine the others, if it's almost like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shadows. Or yeah, I think it's Out of the Shadows. Imagine if they were actually accepted into the community without having to hide and only fight at night. So basically they had a normal life, like Donnie going to college, technology college, I think. Leo doing karate, sword fighting, and Ralph just being Ralph. I know I say Ralph when it's Raph. I keep forgetting, okay? But Mikey, he had no idea what he wanted to do yet, so he stayed down at the lair. You went down there to go see him, and he said, "Oh, Angel Cakes, you're finally here. Oh, God, I missed you." He gave you a bunch of kisses all over your face. Oh, I was so bored down here all by myself. Why didn't you come earlier? Everyone was gone, like, in the morning, and even Master Splinter, and he, like, did a pouty face and, like, sat down, crossed his arms, and he didn't want to explain the rest. You crouch down and say, "Mikey, don't get mad at me. You know I have things to do, too." He says, "But still," since you were, like, kind of cupping his face, "still, it's not fair. Fine. I'll forgive you this time. I'm so sorry for my childish acting. I have a little surprise for you, listener. Here, close your eyes. Bring out your hands. Okay. He puts, you felt vibrating, purring, I don't know. And then he says, "Now open your eyes." You were like, "Something feels fluffy." And then you saw the cat, and you were like, "Oh, it's a cat." And he says, "Ta-da! I bought a little kitten for both of us, and I thought he's very cute. It reminds me of both of us. You know, my little orange spots. So I thought maybe I should get them. They also kind of remind me of a koi fish." Voice crack, voice change. What? Take a sip of that coffee. Anyway, you chuckled and said, "Very much so. They do remind me of you. Looks exactly like you." You gently hold the cat and put it next to Mikey's face and to compare them to. "Yep," said listener. "You two look identically alike. Please forgive me. Identically alike." Oof. He smiled and said, I'm glad you think so." So, besides the little kitten I just got you, also made you this. Come here. Oh, by the way, before we get going, what do you want to name him? I was waiting for you to come here, so I didn't give him a name yet. I'm thinking something like, let me think here. I was thinking something like Orange for some reason. For some reason, the only name that came in my head was Orange. Okay, I have one. I think I have one. Please don't judge the bad names I have right now. I will change it later on in the episode. You have a name? Come on, let me hear it. You said, how about Little Furball, since they're so fluffy. That's cute. I can work with that. Little Furball. I guess they all are a little furball after all. Come on, Little Furball. And you too, listener. Come on. He held your hand. He took you down to one of the, sessions in the sewers, and it was like a portrait of you and him and Furball, and it had your names and everything like that. I feel like the sewers would literally just be a museum. You gasped and just cover your mouth, and you were like, "Mikey, you didn't have to." He rubs the back of his neck. Yeah, I know I didn't, but it is a very special day for the both of us. And then you tilted your head and said, "It is?" And he says, "How could you have forgotten? It's been, what, 4 months now?" it's our little anniversary since we, kissed at the skate park. You blushed and remembered. Oh, yeah, that. He also blushed and said, yeah, when I just decided to be bold enough to kiss my crush. Yeah, you heard that, furball. Don't look at me like that. Or I will bring out the Dr. Delicate Touch on you, son. And you do not want to meet Dr. Delicate Touch. He's just being silly with furball. You two went back and he says, I have a few ideas. We could paint, we could draw, we could skateboard, probably stack a whole bunch of boxes of pizzas after eating them, of course. Watch a few series. Since it's October, we could watch horror movies. Cuddles, kisses, just me holding your face for probably 20 minutes. I had to make it rhyme. You blushed and said, whoa, take it slow, Mikey. We'll figure something out to do, okay? I'll see what's going on in town. Maybe there's a mini Halloween parade? He says, ooh, I've seen one of those before when I was, maybe a little turtle. These pass by with these huge suits on, almost like Chinese New Year. Ah, man, Chinatown. He's just like dreaming. And you chuckled and said, yeah, basically almost like Chinese New Year. Let's see. Trick-or-treating, costume making, blah, blah, blah. And then he heard you say costume making, and he's like, costume making where? Oh, here. It's in downtown New York. And they're like painting, making their own costumes. What do you think? I can make you, furball, and me a Halloween costume. Yes, that'll be great. Even though I did choose to be a mummy, but I may make a second Halloween costume. Good idea. What do you think, furball? Furball, meow. You chuckled and said, okay. I'll just go get my backpack and some snacks ready in case you decide to spend all on my credit card. Just in case. Hey, look, it is not my fault that you got a notification on your card app saying that Leo, spent about, what, $1,000 on pizza? Not my fault. So you sigh. Mikey? He says, yes. Angel Cakes? I know it was you. No, it was not me. How do I have your credit card information? You're like, what's my password? 2709. That's my phone password. See? He takes a deep inhale. Alright. Maybe I did steal your credit card information, but now that's not important. Let's just go make our costume, shall we? Trying to change the subject. Take a sip of this coffee. Now, and I actually went to New York, by the way. I have a cousin there. He lives more the forest side, I could say, but I did end up going to the city. God, do I love it. I do love crowded places. Technology is just my thing. I'm like Donnie in real life. So, guys went to downtown New York, and you guys saw it. It was like a bunch of tables, all together. There were a section for paint, a section for cloths and everything, a section where you could choose a paper for your design. He was amazed. He felt like he belonged there. You could see the stars in his eyes, and he gasped. And you were like, Mikey, before you start running around and grabbing everything like a child, let's go section by section and take everything step by step. He holds your hand and says, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I feel like I'm somewhere I belong, and it's so wonderful to see a whole bunch of people doing the same thing I do. A few accepted in this world. Just proud Mikey. You guys go there. You guys first grab some paint, food dye. I don't even know what you use for like clothing paint. I don't even know. Sewing material. You grab your papers and pens for your designs. You were thinking something like something with a parasol. Well, me, in my opinion, if I were to go like to a Comic-Con, I would definitely do something from Royal High, like a witch set, like Shadow Impress mixed with like the parasol. That is beautiful, like a gothic parasol. You were thinking something classic, let's say. So Mikey did a witchy classic look for you, but it was kind of a cottage one, so it wasn't too dark. For little fluff ball, he did a skeleton cat, and for him he did a ghost outfit, which is exactly an exact replica of Izuku Midoriya's ghost outfit. Jesus, I forgot like the word costume for a second of Midoriya's costume, and he's like, ta-da! He hears the announcements. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the costume. Wait, hold up. Let me rephrase that. The sewing costume contest will be over in 5 minutes. Get your costumes ready and step right up to see who is the winner. And he's like, this is a costume contest? Gasp. Listener, you have to be up there. I know my sweet precious angel cakes will win. You and Football, you two look perfect in a costume together. And you say, what about you? You can be the little cottage ghosty. Oh, you didn't have to. He covers his face because he's blushing a whole ton. You guys step up, do a few poses for the photo shoot, and then the guy, the interphone, whatever, he's like, and the winner is, wait, what's the name again? Michelangelo and listener. And who else? Fluffball. You all were cheering along, and there were all these girls who literally did the same thing as you guys, and they were like, show offs. And Mikey was like, turns around and says, I'm sorry to interrupt your little moment, but if you guys don't stop talking trash about our costumes, I will show you a little bit of Dr. Delicate Touch. You got it? They were like, okay, let's go. And then you grab Mikey's hand and you were like, Mikey. He says, I'm sorry, they were talking bad about your costume, and I just, okay, I'm sorry. Is that apple bobbing? Let's go. I just basically made Wickery Cliffs, which is a realm that's back in Royal High, in New York City. It would be perfect because New York City is huge. So you guys were like going apple bobbing, not trick or treating, but sometimes exchanging, like, to be honest, you wouldn't even exchange candies for money. Well, there is two tents. Exchange candy for money, or exchange money for candies. Or there is a third one, exchange your tickets that you win at the fair for candies or prizes. I think we'll just go with the exchange money for candies and exchange tickets for prizes and candies. So you guys won a whole bunch of prizes, and you guys went back to the lair laughing your butts off, and you took your costumes off. Mikey gave Fluffball a bath. He was all calm about it since he was painted as a skeleton cat. And he's like, alright, Fluffball, you're all done. Could go lay down now. Listener, I made us some cold drinks. Oh, well, I didn't even ask what you wanted. Do you want cold drinks or hot drinks? You're like, whatever you prefer, to be honest. I don't know what you guys like. He's like, alright then. I feel like he would like either Mellow Yellow or he would definitely like Fanta, Mellow Yellow, Mountain Dew, something like that. He probably got himself a Mellow Yellow and you got your drink because like the names and the colors, you know. He pops his drink open. I'm sorry. And then he says, whew, that was a long day. And very fun too. Well, says here that Donnie was having his own fun at the technology college. Look. And then it was just Donnie in his like a mad scientist costume. Raph as like Frankenstein, and then you have Leo in the background as Dracula, and he's like, where they're all like, we miss you, Mikey, you should have been here for the Halloween party. And Donnie corrects them, early Halloween party. And then Leo's like, yeah, sure, we love you, Mikey. Mwah. See you soon. The video cuts off. You both chuckle, and he says, I did wish I was there, but spending time with you was way more important. He cups your face and gives you a forehead smooch. This man would be so respectful. We could have our own Halloween party when they get back. How about that, Plus, I'll get to show them Fluffball, the art I made on the walls, and the costumes. You sit him down. And this time you cupped his face because he was like a little on a sugar rush. And you say, Mikey, calm down. And he says, okay, angel cakes. You bold listener, once again, showing up. Bold listener has entered the chat. You gave Mikey a kiss. Yeah, angel cakes, I'm really sorry about me and my sugar kiss. After like a minute of kissing, not making out, kissing, keyword, he's all red and he says, why'd you and you say, I wanted you to calm down, so that's why I kissed you. He plops his head on your chest, not in a disrespectful way, but in a respectful way, and he says, you're mean. How am I mean? You asked. Next time warn me when you're going to do that, okay, angel cakes? You nod as he nuzzled you. And you pulled him closer, and then a Fluffball came along and sat on his lap. And you said, now, let's just relax with a little cuddle session, shall we? He nods as he gave you a small smooch on the neck. What a long day. That's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We need to up our sub count if you want to see that face reveal, not clickbait. But my sub goal right now is 3K, but we all know my actual sub count is up to 1 mil because we're trying to get that gold YouTube play button, you know. Take a sip of this coffee. I hope you guys enjoyed the Mikey X Listener. It was really fun to freestyle that, to be honest. Even though I stuttered a lot, like sometimes my stutters come from my tics. So when I stutter a lot, just know that I am having struggles. But a little update on me. I will start doing small little vlogs, maybe, if I have time, like saying a little bit about me instead of saying everything on my outros and intros. As I was getting the fine line pens today, while I was at the mall, of course. This was after work. I was like, the mall isn't closed yet, and there are a few places like open at the mall. I don't come home late, don't worry. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the library, which is literally right in front of my cafe. Not my, but where I work. So I went there, and I'm like, how much do I have? I have 80 bucks, like Brazilian bucks. And I'm like, okay, let's go in here. So I got a dotted notebook, like the one that have little dots, the fine line pen, a Hello Kitty muffin. The box is so adorable. And some Haikyuu manga. This dude, he was so nice. He saw me staring at the Funko Pops, and he said that I didn't have enough, and it was on the house. He gave me the Toga Funko Pop on the house. Plus, he's my best friend. We see each other every day. I make him the same coffee every day. He looks like Jacksepticeye, and he even likes Jacksepticeye too. So we're besties. So that's a little update on me. I'm learning to love myself. I got my glasses, and I've been playing a lot more video games, drawing, trying to distract myself from all that negativity, you know. And I haven't been doing self-harm, thank God. But those are the updates on me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My Instagram, songs that I use, Wattpad, and new Discord link server will all be in the description below. See you guys in the next video. Bye!